Hi YouTube, Evie here. So I had a good Saturday night. I don't know about you guys. I watched the first 3 episodes of the 2nd season of Game of Thrones in Blu-ray. It was really cool, but my boyfriend kind of got sick of it after a while, so he asked me to shut it off, which was fine. I guess you can get sick of it. I like doing marathons though, so I don't get sick of TV shows very easily if I like them. We went out for dinner. We were gonna make dinner, but then we couldn't decide what we were gonna make, and then we just didn't feel like cooking, so we just went out for dinner. But we did make guacamole, though we kind of ruined it because it seemed like we put too much lime juice in it, and I guess lime juice is optional in guacamole. I don't really know. I've never made guacamole before. But yeah, we put a bit too much in, so it ended up being kind of sour, which is unfortunate because it was a lot of guacamole. I think my boyfriend's still eating it, which, good on him. He's not wasting food. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of guacamole in the first place, so I'll eat it, but I prefer chips, just corn chips in general. So I have exciting news. I got a job today, a nanny job. It gets started in August, and I'm very excited because I've been looking for jobs since January, and I hadn't had any luck, but now I do, and I have a job, and I'm very excited. So that leads me to the topic of the day, which is jobs. I have only had, before this job that I will be starting in August, I've only had 2 jobs before that I was actually paid for. Others were like volunteer things and whatnot, so those kind of count. Put those on your resume. Resume tips from me. Put them on your resume, but I didn't actually get paid for them. It's more so like volunteer or a co-op or something. So the 2 jobs that I've actually been paid for before, one was working at a restaurant as a waitress, and it was okay. Like, it was just working at a restaurant. It wasn't like a crazy busy restaurant, so so it wasn't too stressful. It could be when the rush would happen, but because I would answer phones as well, because we did delivery as well as in the restaurant dining. But that wasn't a bad job, and I got paid like more than most waitresses get paid. Like, I actually got paid like $10 an hour instead of some get paid like $6 an hour, which is awful. But yeah, so that was my first job, and that was not a bad job. But I had a job last summer at a summer camp, and it was just not a good experience because I worked really long hours. I worked from 8:30 to 6:30 5 days a week for 4 weeks, and so I worked these days, and I was so stressed for some of it. It's not like I was doing homework or had exams or anything to write or anything like that. I was just working with kids in a summer camp. But I was so stressed I did take 3 days off. But keep in mind, try and figure this math out in your head. Working for 4 weeks, 8:30 to 6:30, so that's 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day for 4 weeks, 5 days a week. So 10 times 5 is 50, times 4 is 200. So 200, but then minus 30 of that, so 170. I worked 170 hours, okay, over the span of 4 weeks. And at the end of the summer, I only got paid $900. Yeah. I did not realize that I was getting paid less than minimum wage. So it just wasn't a good experience. But now I'm going to be working with a very nice family, and it's a live-in position, so I don't need to stay at, I don't need to rent out another house, which is cool. And I think I also get like groceries. Like, they also provide me with my food, which is cool. I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that next year. I don't know. Have you guys had any awful jobs in your life, or have had really awesome ones that you wish you could do again, or you are still doing? What's your dream job? Post in the comments, let me know. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a nice night.